Hi farmers, welcome to another lesson on how to sprout maize fodder for your animals, your livestock. In front of you here we have the maize. This maize that I bought from the market. You can see, even you can hear that it is dry maize, the one that you can even use for cooking githeri or for making maize flour. And we are going to follow the same procedure. First, we have to make sure that it is fit for human consumption. It has to be dry. It has to be just good and also clean, and it make sure it is not moldy. Okay, I also wanted to say that reason for having these lessons, there's a it is important that you learn how to sprout and to grow your own hydroponic fodder for your animals before you can have a hydroponic fodder unit set up for your farm. So it is important, that's why we are following up with these lessons, just to make sure that you are able to get the barley to grow your own hydroponic fodder. Also, I decided to do maize because there are so many, about 10 people who have tried with maize, and they've had success, and they requested that we do a video on how to sprout maize. So I decided to follow up on that, and this is the way to go. So our first step, as always, is to wash. You first wash the maize so that you can remove impurities, you remove the dust, remove the soil and everything else that is not good for sprouting. So I will pause this video and then I am going to wash the maize. Welcome back. Now we've put our maize in water. We want to wash it. As you can see, we already have impurities. You can see them. These are dry maize, dust, maize cobs, and so many other impurities. And you need to remove this because these ones, they are going to hinder the germination process or the sprouting process of the maize. Also, this one you just need to wash it once, because okay, normally maize is usually clean. It's usually not like barley, or it's not usually like barley, dirty like barley. So you're just going to wash it once, to rinse it once, and then from there we soak it. Then the other thing I'd like to say is, when you're washing, normally you don't add anything else. I've seen people saying they added salt. No need to add salt, no need to add jig, because those ones, they really don't help. Okay, I know there are many people who do it, but according to my own experience, you don't need it. Remember, we need to have as little chemicals as possible in this hydroponic fodder, because remember, these are things that you are going to be giving to the animals and the livestock that we have, and those livestock are the ones that we are going to get our products from. If it is chicken, we get the meat. If it is the meat and the eggs, if it is dairy goats, we get milk. If it is dairy cows, we also get milk. So we need to have as natural, reduce the amount of chemicals that will go into this. So you just put plain water. Don't put salt, don't put jik. That's according to my experience. So I pause this video, and then I will remove the impurities, and then I will drain the water. Welcome back. So here is our maize. We've just washed it, and it's clean. We've washed it once. You can wash it maybe 2 times, but usually once is good to go, because it's food for consumption, for human consumption, so it's usually not so dirty, does not have so many impurities. So you go to the next step, which is soaking. We will soak this maize for 8 hours. Then from 8 hours after that we are going to drain it, and then we start the incubation process. So here's my water. Water is not so much, but the most important thing is to make sure that when you put the maize, it is fully immersed in water. So let's do that. So that's our maize. You see, it's clean. no impurities, it is very clean. So this one you are going to soak. I have not put anything, I have not put salt, I have not put jik, I have not put any chemical. It is just plain water, and this is a borehole water. Any kind of water is good to go as long as it is fit for human consumption. So we soak this for 8 hours, and then from there we go to the next stage, which is incubation. If you have any questions, you have comments, or you have an experience or anything you'd like, any kind of feedback, please do get back to me. That's my number, that's on the screen. Also, the same number, you can do it for WhatsApp, or you can just post your questions at our WhatsApp group, that is Hydroponic Farming 1 and Hydroponic Farming 2. Thank you, and see you again in our next lesson.